Imagine a country that's been through one of the worst economic crises in modern history, forced to endure harsh austerity measures, and held back by severe debt and political mismanagement. Now, imagine that this same country is quietly turning the page, showing signs of recovery, and yet remains a bargain for those willing to look closely. Yes, I'm talking about Greece, an investment opportunity that many overlook. Despite the economic struggles, Greece has unique strategic advantages and a valuation that makes it an out-of-the-money call option on political and economic developments that may be closer than we think. Today, we'll walk through Greece's fundamental turnaround, why it's still undervalued, and what makes it a compelling addition to our value investment portfolio. This video is produced by the team at Capitalist Exploits. Headed by professional asset managers Chris McIntosh and Brad McFadden, the team hunts for deep value assets that are surprisingly contrarian despite strong fundamental cases for potential future appreciation. If you're looking to gain access and insight as to the personal investments of active hedge fund managers and in-depth reasoning as to why they've invested in the assets they're sharing, check the links in the description below. You'll get access to advice on how to allocate, organize, and think about your portfolio while joining a growing community of people thinking outside of the box. Enjoy monthly updates, open Q&As, regular newsletters, a community forum, organized portfolios, investing education videos, and more with the Capitalist Exploits Insider subscription. If you're not ready to fully take the leap, we also offer the Capitalist Exploits Insider newsletter series for $1 for the first 30 days and $35 a month thereafter. Do note, our investing strategy and philosophy can deviate a lot from the mainstream. We offer a money-back guarantee regardless, but make sure you're on board with our investing philosophy and global outlook before deciding to join us. Let's start with Greece's economic transformation. Over the past decade, Greece has endured a painful process of austerity measures, sky-high unemployment, and capital outflows. It was hit hard by the 2008 financial crisis, and the following years of Eurozone debt turmoil only added to the pain. However, after Greece exited its bailout program in 2018, a shift began. Key economic indicators are pointing to stabilization and even growth. GDP growth has become consistent, outpacing some of its European peers. The unemployment rate, which once topped 27%, is now around 16%, signaling renewed labor market stability. It's not perfect yet, but for a country that was once in fiscal freefall, this is substantial progress. Even more promising is Greece's fiscal responsibility. For several years now, Greece has achieved primary budget surpluses, showing a commitment to reducing debt. Actions like the early repayment of IMF loans signal to investors that Greece is serious about fiscal health and committed to a stable future. This fiscal discipline is critical to restoring foreign investment confidence and is setting Greece up as a high-potential, stable investment destination. But Greece's economic resilience is just one piece of the puzzle. Let's explore why Greek equities remain so undervalued and where the potential for asymmetrical returns lies. Greek equities are trading at valuations well below global and even many emerging market averages. The Athens Stock Exchange currently sits at a price-to-earnings ratio around 8, a sharp discount compared to major indices like the S&P 500, where PE ratios are often well above 20. Years of crisis, political mismanagement, and capital flight have left Greek equities with rock-bottom valuations, making it a very attractive environment for contrarian investors. Beyond just the low PE ratios, Greek stocks also offer attractive dividend yields, with some companies yielding over 3%. Add low price-to-book ratios into the mix, and it's clear that Greek stocks are cheap on multiple fronts. For investors willing to go against the mainstream, this market presents an attractive entry point. With Greece's economic fundamentals stabilizing, these undervalued stocks provide a prime opportunity to enter before broader interest drives prices higher. And it's not just theory. Since 2022, Greek stocks have been in what could be called a stealth bull market. Select sectors and small-cap stocks in Greece have quietly outperformed major indices. This stealth phase won't last forever, so getting in while the market remains underappreciated is a significant opportunity. While the economic and valuation story in Greece is strong, there's another layer to this opportunity: Greece's unique geopolitical positioning. From a geopolitical perspective, Greece holds a critical position in Europe. As a member of the European Union and the Eurozone, Greece benefits from economic stability and access to EU structural funds, which support infrastructure development and growth. Despite past austerity measures, Greece's alignment with EU policies and standards adds a layer of stability you don't often find in other undervalued markets. But here's where things get interesting. Greece's relationship with China has positioned it as a key piece in the Belt and Road Initiative. The port of Piraeus, where China's COSCO holds a majority stake, has become one of Europe's busiest ports, transforming Greece into a logistics hub connecting Asia and Europe. Chinese capital is flowing into Greece's infrastructure and shipping sectors, adding another pillar of stability and growth. While geopolitical tensions in the Eastern Mediterranean, particularly with Turkey, do create some risk, Greece's status as an EU member provides diplomatic and security backing. This, along with its growing importance as a strategic transit hub, strengthens Greece's appeal as an investment destination. But for Greece's economy to truly thrive, the financial sector must recover. Let's talk about the revival of Greece's banks and why they're essential to Greece's growth story. Greece's banking sector was one of the hardest hit parts of the economy during the debt crisis, burdened with massive amounts of non-performing loans. However, the landscape has changed. Greek banks have undergone significant restructuring, with government-backed securitization programs and private recapitalizations helping to clear up their balance sheets. This cleanup means Greek banks are now in a healthier financial position, ready to support the broader economy. But why does this matter? Financials make up a large part of the Athens Stock Exchange, and with banks healthier and more liquid, they're better positioned to lend to businesses and consumers. Increased credit availability stimulates economic activity across sectors, from real estate to small and medium-sized enterprises. The Greek financial sector is not just stabilizing, it's gearing up to be a growth engine for the entire economy. Investing in banks like Alpha Bank, National Bank of Greece, and Eurobank is an example of a direct play on Greece's economic recovery. These banks have been restructured, their valuations are low, and as Greece's economy strengthens, banks such as these stand to benefit. So, Greek equities are quietly outperforming major global indices, a development that has largely gone unnoticed by the mainstream. This stealth bull market reflects improving fundamentals and an undervalued market that is slowly catching investor attention. For those willing to invest now, the potential for outsized returns is clear. Greek stocks have gone through a long, slow, and painful bottoming phase. History tells us that these types of prolonged consolidations in undervalued markets can lead to powerful, multi-year bull cycles once investors recognize the value. If Greece's market structure continues to improve, we could indeed see explosive growth as it gains momentum. In essence, Greece is a market that combines deep value, improving fundamentals, and unique strategic importance. In a world where many markets are overvalued and lack fundamental growth stories, Greece stands out as an attractive, high-potential play. For those willing to take the road less traveled, Greece offers a unique opportunity to benefit from a market in recovery at a fraction of its true value. Don't forget that Greece is one of the many themes or portfolios that we have organized in the Capitalist Exploits Insider members section. To gain access to the specific stocks we're looking at and even more in-depth rationale regarding Greece and many other sectors, check out the links in the description below. The research used in this video is also available in the description below, and thank you so much for watching, and remember to stay informed.